Welcome to Jessie Bear Book Club vlog. This is my family home in Spain. We live in the middle of nowhere. You can see there's a small castle down there that children play in. Well, my nephews and my stepdad's tractor, which he bought for no reason. This is the mountain known as the Crestolina, and that over there is our neighbor's land. The river is down there. I'll see if I can zoom in. Just past the gate where we go swimming in the summer, and it's lovely. I hope it's not too noisy. My parents are walking about. We have loads of bookshelves in this house, like loads. I know there's some DVDs there, but mostly books. More bookshelves. Like, where are they? Here. You see, like, they've got some of the books I had when I was a kid. So we got, like, Tracy Beaker. We've got Eden Blyton. I used to love Eden Blyton when I was a kid. Like, really love Eden Blyton. Oh, and Wicked! And The Witch's Son. Don't tell anybody, but Wicked, I got it out of the school library and never gave it back because I was a bad girl. Let's see, I've got a Pirates of the Caribbean book. I can't remember if I actually read that. I think I was bought that for Christmas by someone. What else is there? Ooh, love looking at books. Do you guys see anything you've ever read? Oh, this is another book I stole from the school library. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like, I used to have it on audiobook when I was a kid, and then I finally got the book, and I didn't want to give it back, so I didn't, and now it lives here at home with me. Oh, it's so good. I love that book. It's so funny. I don't really think much of the movie that came out in like the early 2000s, but I like the old TV series the BBC did, which is like, it's a bit corny now, but it's really funny. I definitely like to read more of these. I've read quite a few of them. Like, we got some P.G. Wodehouse up here. Let's see which one it is. Jeeves in the Offing. Not a brilliant one, actually. There's funnier ones. Oh, and I can't get back in. In you go, book. Look, guys, it's a Philippa Gregory, one of my favourite authors. I think this was like the third or... Actually, I think it was the fifth book of hers I ever read. Fifth or sixth. Sixth. I think I read Wise Woman before I read Respectable Trade, but it's not her best. I reread it recently. Like, I enjoyed it both times I read it, but definitely not her best. Like, the plot leaves a bit to be desired, but still good. But a friend of ours, his dad is moving back to England, and he had all these crates of books, and he said, "Oh, Jessie, go and have like a hunt through, see if there's any books you like." So I picked this one and like another historical book, and my parents picked some books, and then came home, and then like a week later his dad was like, you weren't meant to give those books away, those were like meant to come with me, and like they wanted us to give them back, but like I didn't give my books back because I'm mean and I love books. So another one to add to my collection. Now we're going into one of my old bedrooms. I moved about in this house quite a bit. They were forever moving me. This is another ginormous bookshelf. That's my granny and granda up there. And my mum and my stepdad on their wedding day. Oh, let's see what books there are. Ooh. The Ghosts of the Empire. I think I've been wanting to read that for a while. This one here? Guys? Yeah, this one. What else is there? Ooh, I used to love this one when I was a teenager. I read it like loads. Bunny, The Real Story of a Playboy Bunny by Russell Miller. I used to read that all the time. It has some really cool photos in it, too. Probably says a bit too much about me as a teenager, but you know. Oh, and there's more books. More books. More books. Oh, look, baby me. Baby me, sitting on a pile of earth with a nice sunset. I think it was 6 there. Oh, and this used to be my bookshelf when I was a kid. like quite young. You can see all the Beanos and dandies, and this giant book on ancient Egypt because I was obsessed with ancient Egypt for like ever. Oh, and this is my dad's, and then it was mine. He got it for Christmas when I think I was about 4. Shark Attack. It's a book on sharks because me and him loved sharks. Well, loved because he's dead, but love it. Such a good book. I used to like draw so much out of that. And got like, ooh, Atlas of the World in the Middle Ages. Oh, that must be a new one. I'll have to look at that. Oh, Animals of Farthing Wood. I love this book. It used to make me cry, especially when the bunny died. And here's another book on ancient Egypt that I bought out of my primary school library, but it's in Spanish because I went to Spanish primary school. Yeah, we read a lot. Sueños of the World. Ooh. Oh, and there's more books up here. Oh, look, another picture. Baby me. Baby me. And that one looking in the washing machine, that's my nephew. Also, there's a picture of Abraham Lincoln. My stepdad likes him. Oh, Wild Swans. Wild Swans is a great book. I must have read it like, I think 3 times. Really, really good book. Highly recommend this book. Actually, I want to make a review of it at some point, but as you can see, it's a little bit hefty. So I'll have to get round to that. Might actually do it while I'm here because I don't have much going on, you know? Oh, and Adrian Mole. Oh, Adrian Mole. I love Adrian Mole. Which one's this? Adrian Mole, The Cappuccino Years. I need to read them all in order. Like, I read quite a few Adrian Moles, but they're always out of order. Like, so I'm kind of like, do I really want them? Sorry about that, I was moving a lamp. Now, I read this years ago, and I'm not a big Elizabeth Fremantle, I don't know. Like I don't really like her as an author, but this book is actually really good. I think it's probably the best interpretation I've ever seen of Catherine and Mary Grey. You know, the story is like, it's a bit over the top, but I think their personalities are really good in it. Whereas some of Alison Weir's like interpretations of Catherine Grey, like, she's a bit, like, I know she was probably a bit dim, but like a lot dimmer than maybe she was. Like, at least in this one, like, there's a lot more of Mary as well. Like, Mary always seems to get shoved to the side as like the unremarkable sister, but I like her. You know, it was obviously very difficult dealing with a child with like a physical disability, but she was obviously very smart, and I think that's a very interesting story in of itself. Oh, and Harry Potter! Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Just love Harry Potter. Don't like the movies. But yeah, my stepdad read 50 Shades of Grey for some reason. Don't know why. Oh my god, Deathly Hallows. Right, I remember I was here in the summer, and we lived like an hour away from anywhere, and I really wanted to read this when it came out, so I got my uncle, who was coming back from England, to buy me it in the airport to bring over. So then my stepdad went and got it like 2 days later after he came back from England, and I was really upset because he'd bought me the adult cover instead of like the kids cover. I was only about 14 or 13, and I was really upset, which is just silly because like the adult cover is actually so much cooler, but I had all the original ones with the kids cover, and then this one stuck out like a sore thumb, and I was like really upset, which I know is kind of silly. Like, now I'm an adult, but it's another Adrian Mole. Yay, Adrian Mole, The Prostate Ears. That is an also very funny book. I could really read that one. I only got halfway through that and stopped because I left it here because my mum wanted to read it. And that's my book. I got that a few years ago for Christmas. Don't want to break the tile. But I never read it. I just left it here. I was reading something else at the time. Ooh, Pocahontas. And When the Lion Feeds. Oh, don't want to look at myself in the mirror because I look like a potato. We're going down the stairs to the second kitchen to look at more books, but it's dark down here, so bear with me. I'll turn the lamp on. Lampy lamp. Lampy lamp. Here we go. So these are more books again. None of these are really mine. I think a lot of these are like travel books and my mum's books. There's Indian Myths and Legends, which is very good. I used to read that when I was a kid. Oh, I haven't seen this in a while. Two Caravans. Love this book so much. I read it when I was about 15. 15, definitely 15. I read this when I was 15, and I just, oh my god, I thought it was so good. Like, it's so relatable, and like the characters are so good, and my favorite character in it is this dog. Like, I always still think about Dog and how amazing like the dog character was in it, who was an actual dog. I really loved that. Bernard Cornwell. Some of his books are good, some of them get a bit repetitive. Alice McGinnis, Alec McGinnis. Yes, as you can see, we own an awful lot of books, most of which have been read by one member of my family or the other. More over here with some wine. Oh, Flashman. Need to talk about the Flashman books at some point because they are hilarious. I really like them. Oh, this is mine. You remember when the movie came out in like, I think it was like 2008, 2009, Dorian Gray, and then I really liked it, so my aunt bought me this for my birthday, I think it was. But I still preferred the movie just because the guy who played Dorian Gray was kind of sexy. Let's see. Mr. Nice. I've got to read that 500 times and then I listen to the audiobook like Jeremy Osborne. And then there's the Essex Serpent, which I know got rave reviews, but I couldn't get into it. Like, don't really know why. Oh my god, Girl 15, Flirting for England. My stepdad bought me this once when he was coming back from England in the airport because, well, like I was a teenager and I wanted to read like teenagery books, and most of the books here were boring to be nice. That's it. That's pretty much a book tour of my book tour vlog. We've been at home in Spain. I'm here for a week. Been here 2 days. I've been here since September, so it's nice to be home. But that's it. You don't want to look at me because I look like a potato. But okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you do, let me know, and maybe I'll make a few more. You know, because I normally just make the little slideshows with my voiceover, but I would like to get into vlogging a bit if this is something everybody's interested in seeing. Bye!